Hi, today we are going to see how to configure an IP address in UMG 96EL device. It's a very simple energy analyzer with an Ethernet output. So when you start the device, you get the screen, and then to go into the configuration, press both the buttons together, 1, 2, 3. So you will get the CT ratio. Then by pressing the side button, you can go into, you can click on for the CT ratios to change the CT ratios, and then you can go in for, by doing the up arrow button, you can see the programming for voltage, and then programming for any configuration, and then the programming the IP address. By default, the IP address will not be able to change because it will be in DHCP mode. So we need to change this to a dynamic IP address. So to do that, you can move the up arrow once again, gate, and then dynamic IP address. This should be 000 to set this as a IP address for static. So now I'm going to change this to 000 so that this will be happening. So to change to 0, press the arrow button, 1, 2, 3. Once this is flickering, you can press this long press to go back, long press to go back. So this is set to 000. So now this is set to a dynamic IP address. So now this dynamic IP address is set to 000, which is a static mode. So now go back to your, so now to go back, you can go back to your, by pressing both the buttons, 1, 2, 3, and then again come back into the configuration mode again. Then if you press this voltage, program, and then address mode, now you will see there is no key available. Now we can move on to setting the IP address, 192. I'm just setting this as 192, and then this is the first one. Then the second address is 168, which I am setting. You can set it to anything else. So 168, and then I'm setting it as 188 in my case. You can also set anything else as per your requirement. 188 and keeping it as 10. So this is the IP address, 192, 168, 188 and 10 is the IP address set over here. Now to set the subnet mask, press the up arrow button, go to the subnet, then you can set it to 255. So this is the 0-bit byte of the subnet, and then the next one is again 255, and then you have 255, and then you have 255 again, so I have not made it. So if I have to come back on the same line, so the side arrow button for a long press will also come back, 1, 2, 3. So now it is 255 over here, and then 0 in the third byte. So subnet, sorry, yes, all right, this is done. So subnet is also done. And then if I go on to this gateway, dynamic IP address is 0. So if I wanted to go back again to see, the IP address is set to 192, 168, 188, and then 10. Right? This is how we set the IP addresses. Thank you. So when you want to come back, you can always press both the buttons together, you come back. Thank you.